Something super rare and really cool is happening in 2025. It's Comet SWAN, which is a green comet flying across the sky this April. Scientists say it only comes around once every 740,000 years. That means no one alive today, or even thousands of years ago, has ever seen it before. And once it goes away, it won't be back for a really, really long time. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. Comet SWAN, also known as Comet C 2025 F2, was discovered in March 2025. But here's the crazy part. It wasn't found by some giant fancy telescope. It was actually discovered by two regular people who just love space. One guy was in Ukraine and the other was in Australia. They were looking at images from a space camera called SOHO, which watches the sun and space around it. In those pictures, they noticed something moving, something glowing and strange. That something turned out to be Comet SWAN. At first, it was super far away and really faint. But scientists looked back at older space pictures and realized this comet had been hanging out in the background since September 2024. They just didn't notice it before. That helped them figure out where it was coming from and where it was going. Now let's talk about why this comet is so awesome. First of all, it's green. The head of the comet, called the coma, glows a bright green color. That happens because of special gases, like carbon and cyanogen, that get excited by sunlight. When those gases light up, they glow green, like a big cosmic lantern in the sky. It's wild to see. And then there's the tail. This comet has a super long tail made of gas and dust, and it stretches across the sky like a glowing streamer. It always points away from the sun because of something called the solar wind, kind of like an invisible wind blowing through space. The closer the comet gets to the sun, the more it melts and the bigger and brighter the tail becomes. Comet SWAN's path is almost like a big loop. It's shaped in a way that shows it hasn't been close to the sun or Earth in around 70,000 years, maybe during the time of early humans using stone tools. And after it swings around the sun on May 1st, 2025, its orbit is going to change, making it so far away that it won't come back for 1,000 years. So how do you actually see it? Well, timing and location matter. If you're in the northern hemisphere, the best time to see it is in late April, just before the sun rises. You'll want to look toward the northeastern sky, and it'll be near some cool constellations like Pegasus, Andromeda, and Taurus. Around May 1st, it'll pass close to a pretty group of stars called the Pleiades, which could make for some amazing pictures. If you live in the southern hemisphere, don't worry, you'll get a good look too, especially after May 1st, when it becomes easier to see in the evening sky. The comet will get brighter as it gets closer to the sun. At first, it might only be seen with binoculars or a telescope, but by the last week of April, it might be just bright enough to see with your own eyes if you're in a dark place with no city lights. Scientists are also super excited because comets like this are like frozen time capsules. They carry stuff from way back when the solar system was first forming, like 4.6 billion years ago. So when Comet SWAN melts and lets out gas and dust, scientists study it to learn about what space was like way back then. It's like getting a piece of ancient space history delivered right to your backyard sky. Something really cool happened with Comet SWAN in early April. It suddenly got a lot brighter way faster than expected. That might have happened because part of its surface cracked open from the heat of the sun. And all the stuff we learned from Comet SWAN will help scientists get ready for future space missions, like one from Europe called the Comet Interceptor. That mission will try to chase comets like this in real time to study them up close. If you get the chance, definitely try to see it. Use binoculars if you can, or just enjoy it with your eyes if it's bright enough. Either way, you'll be witnessing something no one on Earth has seen before, and no one will see again for hundreds of thousands of years. Thanks for watching. If you like cool space stuff like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment if you're planning to see the comet. And as always, clear skies and see you next time.